Are you thinking of buying something from Seekgleam.com? Maybe a cute dress or a trendy coat that caught your eye? With all those limited time sales and big discounts on tops, bottoms, and swimwear, it might seem like a great deal. They even say they're dedicated to making you feel unique, beautiful, and confident. But the real question is Seekgleam actually legit, or is it just another online scam? When I visited their website, the first thing that stood out was the lack of proper contact information. Sure, they provide an email, but there's no phone number, no live chat support, and no physical address. That already makes it harder for a customer to reach them if something goes wrong. Then I checked their About page, and honestly, it was very vague. Just 2 or 3 generic lines with no mention of who owns the site, where it's based, or even any background about the brand. In fact, they didn't even mention their own website name in the About section. A legit company usually gives clear details so customers can trust them. Now, about those prices. You might get tempted by the discounts, but when you compare them to trusted websites, they're not really cheaper. For example, Seekgleam is selling a brown striped single-breasted jacket for $60, but the exact same jacket is available on Rehoas.com, which is a much more reputable site, for just $50. This pattern shows up with several of their items. It doesn't automatically mean they're running a scam, but it does suggest they could be marking up prices or reselling items through dropshipping. That could mean lower quality or slower shipping times, depending on the supplier. Here's what really raised my suspicion though. The design of the Seekgleam website isn't unique. I found at least 2 other websites that looked exactly the same and sold the same clothes. breezyviews.com and hodigals.com. But here's the catch. Both of those websites have now been taken down. Same layout, same clothing, but now they're gone. That could mean they're using a recycled template, rebranding every few months, and moving on once complaints start piling up. That's not a good sign for long-term trust. To be clear, I'm not saying Seekgleam is 100% a scam, but it does raise a lot of concerns. All point to the possibility of it being a dropshipping operation. In these types of setups, you might end up getting something very different from what you expected. Or worse, nothing at all. So, be very cautious. If you're looking for stylish clothes online, it's always safer to shop from well-known, trusted websites that have clear customer support, real reviews, and a solid reputation. Don't let flashy discounts and pretty images lure you into making a decision you might regret.